Welcome to the introduction to APA and MLA style citation. Citing is a way to tell the reader, usually your professor, of your essay or presentation where certain parts in your work came from. This can include information that you found through your research sources, such as books, articles, and websites. Why cite? It's part of the research process and shows your professor that you've done your research. Using other sources strengthens your work. It allows your reader to discover and learn more about your idea through checking your sources. Let's talk a bit about academic integrity policy. This policy is not in place to scare you. It's in place to remind you to give credit where credit is due, amongst other things. The policy supports you in becoming conscientious citizens ready to join the workforce. There are academic consequences if you do plagiarize, but there are also support structures in place to help you along the way. You can find the sanctions or consequences for plagiarism within the academic integrity policy. However, if you give credit to the sources of your research, you will not have to worry about plagiarism. Is it plagiarism? Here are 4 examples to test your knowledge on plagiarism. Your essay is due tomorrow and you don't have time to write it. You decide to buy an essay online. Is it plagiarism? Yes or no? Yes, it is plagiarism. Even though you've paid for it, you did not write it yourself. Your friend gives you their essay from last semester. You use some parts of the essay in your assignment. They gave you permission to use it, and you have different teachers. Is it plagiarism? Yes, it is plagiarism. Even though your friend gave you permission to use his essay, you did not write it yourself. You and a friend work on an essay together and use some of the same ideas and a few of the same sentences. Is it plagiarism? You did it together. Yes, it's plagiarism if you and your friend hand in essays with the same sentences or the same ideas. You get an assignment that is really similar to an assignment you had in a previous class. In order to save time, you hand in the same essay as last year with a new cover page. Is this plagiarism? Yes, it's self-plagiarism. This is just as dishonest as plagiarism. How do I make sure I do not plagiarize? Always give credit to the author whenever you use their work. APA is just one of the many citation styles that are available. At Seneca, the 2 major citation styles are APA and MLA. Depending on your program, you will be asked to cite your work using either APA or MLA. APA citation style was created by the American Psychological Association, and this style is generally used for the sciences. APA provides a set of rules to help you properly cite your sources and to format your research papers. The library's citation guides provide information on citing various information sources, creating in-text citation, formatting your essay, and other assignments. Let's talk about APA formatting. The simplest way to get to the APA citation guide is to Google Seneca Libraries. From that homepage, select the Citing Sources tab and then choose the citation style you're interested in. I chose APA citation. Now notice the arrow pointing to the APA edition sample paper. This is a perfect sample of a research paper in APA format that you can then use for your assignment. Click on the link and download the Word document to your computer, cloud, or USB and begin your assignment. The first page in the sample paper is a cover page. In APA citation style, a cover page is required. Page numbers are included in the header and right aligned. The title is centered and bolded, followed by your personal name, Seneca College, course code, course name, professor's name, and date submitted. This is page 2 of the sample paper. The title is centered and bolded. There is double spacing, and the first line is indented of every paragraph. This is the third page of the sample paper and can be used for your references list. A references list includes all the items you used for research. The word references is in the center and is bold. The citations are arranged alphabetically, and the references list is the last page of your assignment. Now we're going to talk about MLA formatting. The simplest way to get to the MLA Citation Guide is to Google Seneca Libraries. From the library homepage, select Citing Sources tab and choose MLA. Notice the arrow pointing to the MLA 8th edition sample paper. This is a Word document done in perfect MLA citation that can be used for your assignment. Once you click on the link, the Word document can be downloaded to your computer, cloud, or USB. Here is page 1 of the sample paper. Page 1 includes the student's last name and page number in the header, followed on the left margin by the student's name, professor's name, course code, and date assignment is handed in. In MLA style, there is no cover page required. The title is centered, everything is double-spaced. The first line is indented of every paragraph, which is called hanging indent. The font is Times New Roman 12, and to point out the in-text citation, we just underlined it in red so that you could see where they should belong in your research essay. This is the third page of the sample paper and can be used for your works cited list. A works cited list includes all the items you used for research. In their header, there is the student's last name and page number. Source list is titled Work Cited. Notice that it is double-spaced and hanging indents. Citations are arranged alphabetically, and the works cited page is placed at the end of an essay. Citing sources. Let's talk about how you cite your sources. Citing in APA has two parts, and citing in MLA has two parts. We call them in-text citation that follow the full citation on your references list when using APA or your works cited list when using MLA. In-text citations are used within your paragraphs and can include a direct quote, which are the author's exact words, or paraphrase, in which you are using your own words to describe an author's idea. This is a paraphrasing example. In it, I am using my own words to describe an author's idea. Notice in APA, after the paraphrase, I have included the author's last name and year of publication. However, if I'm using MLA, I only include the author's last name and page number. This is an example of quoting directly by using an author's exact words. Use quotation marks before and after the direct quote. Notice in APA, I have the author's last name, year of publication, and page number. In MLA style, after the direct quote, I have the author's name and page number only. When you are looking at the sample paper, page 2 and 3, and this is done in APA, you notice how the in-text citation match the full citation on the APA reference list. This is the same idea when using the MLA citation style. Now you may be wondering, where are the rules and examples of the items you need to cite? Under the tab Citation Examples, hover your mouse and a drop-down list with the most common items used by students will appear. Here is the rule for citing a book with one author in both APA and MLA. There are slight differences, however, they have crucial information for your works cited list or your references list. Here is the rule for citing an infographic. Again, there are slight differences in both styles. Digital assignments, including presentation slides, videos, and websites. You may be asked to create a digital assignment for one of your courses. Citing sources and digital assignments. Check with your professor on their preferred citation style. You may be required to use formal citation, either APA or MLA, or informal citation. We are here to help you. Please use the live chat called Ask Us. If you need research help, you can make a virtual research appointment, as well as the live citation chat. Thank you.